Namaste, friends. I'm Julie with Tree of Life Yoga and Wellness. Today I'll guide you through a yoga detox practice. So this practice goes along with a blog post that I've written, Detox with Yoga. You can find that post at my website, treeoflifeyogamontrose.com. So in this practice we'll do a short warm-up followed by the 6 poses that I've chosen for the detox practice, and we'll end with a short shavasana. So let's begin sitting comfortably, and we're just going to take 3 nice deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling out through the nose. So take a nice full deep breath, inhale, and exhale, release. Just feeling the breath moving through your body. Inhale and exhale. One last time. Feel grounded into your spot. And exhale, release. Bring the fingertips out to the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, let's take a side bend to the right. So we're lengthening through the side body, stretching the muscles through the torso. Stay strong in the belly, keeping the sit bones grounded down. Inhale, reach overhead, and exhale to the left side. Lengthen, stretching through the torso, reach through the fingertips. Few breaths on each side. And inhale, back up. Let's take a twist to the right. Exhale, twist. So bring the left arm across. The right hand comes back behind you as you twist in toward the right. Staying nice and long through the spine. Pull the belly in on the exhale breath. Inhale, reach overhead, come back to center. And exhale to the left. So bring the right arm across, the left hand comes back behind you. Breathe in and out through the nose. Twisting through the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Let's come onto hands and knees for a few cat-cow stretches next. To warm up the spine and stretch through the front and back body. And to move with the breath. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round, coming into cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail. Exhale, round, pull the belly in strongly, stretching through the back body. Once more, inhale, stretch through the front body in cow. Exhale into cat pose. And come back to table. So next, we'll take some lunges. So you can use your blocks if you like. By using the blocks, gives the arms a little extra length, makes it a little easier to step forward with the foot between the hands. So let's start on the right side. So we'll step forward between the hands, spread the toes on the right foot, trying to have a little bit of space between each toe. And we'll take a few breaths here, just lengthening through the hip flexors, giving the muscles a little time to stretch and lengthen here. Now let's tuck the toes and lift the knee. Press through the heel, feel a nice stretch in the calf, the back leg, opening through the hips. Our front leg, we have the knee right over the ankle. Now we'll add a twist. So with my left hand planted down on my block, I'm going to place my right hand on my thigh, twist in toward the right thigh. So I'm getting a nice twist through my spine here. So you can keep the back knee up as I have it now, or you can place the knee down on the floor like this. So either way is fine, whichever you prefer. And you can keep your hand right here on the thigh or reach the arm up toward the sky, opening into the twist as much as it feels good to you. Breathe. Exhale, lower the hand, lower the knee, uncurl the toes, step the foot back. I like to give it a little shake. Back to table. Ready for the left side. Step forward, little space between each toe. Checking my alignment here, knee and ankle. And now taking a few breaths, allowing the muscles to lengthen and stretch. And open. Tuck the toes, lift the knee, press into the heel. Nice and long through the back leg, long and strong. Breathe. Now the twist. Plant the right hand. Twist in toward the left thigh, placing my hand on my thigh and twisting in. And you can reach to the sky if you choose. You can place the back knee down if you choose. Whatever feels best for you today. Exhale, release the hand down and the knee. Uncurl the toes and the left foot comes back. Move the blocks to the side. We're still warming up the body, so we'll take a warm-up downward facing dog. So from table, I'm going to walk my hands forward a few inches. Fingers spread wide, palms pressing into the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Lengthening through the spine, lifting the hips up high. And with my first down dog, I like to have some movement here. So I'm still warming up my body. So I'll pedal out the legs, generously bending one knee and then the other. Just stretching out those hamstrings a little bit more. And I'm going to let my hips just sway from side to side. Breathing in and out through the nose. You can add a little forward and backward movement. Inhale. Exhale, press back. Think of this as a dynamic downward facing dog. Just warming the body up. Now let's walk our feet in toward the hands. And now we're going to start our 6 poses. So our first pose in this detox sequence is Uttanasana, or standing forward bend. So as you can see, I have my knees bent somewhat. Bring my chest down, right down to the thighs. And just let the head hang toward the floor. I'm going to let my weight come forward into the balls of the feet. Your hands can be anywhere along the legs. That's supportive for you, or maybe your hands come to the floor. So in this forward bend, we don't want to have the knees locked out and be rounding through the back. We don't want to have a pose like this. We want to try to encourage the forward bend to come from the hips, keeping the back nice and long. So you may want to bend your knees generously. And breathe here. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Now our second pose in the series is Adho Mukha Svanasana, or downward facing dog. So I'm going to plant my hands into the mat and step back to come into a downward facing dog. So we already did one dynamic dog. This is going to be more of a static dog. So press the hips back, lengthen through the spine. You want to externally rotate the upper arm, so you broaden across the shoulder blades. You can look between the legs toward the feet. The head is right between the arms. And it's fine if your knees are bent. And we'll take probably about 5 or 6 breaths here. Of course, if you're just starting and you just want to take a few, that's totally fine. And now our next pose, we're going to come forward to table, and our next pose will be cobra pose. So we're going to come down onto our belly, and I'm going to show you a few different modifications that you can do for this pose. So lower down. So first I'll show you Sphinx pose, which is one that I often do in class before we do cobra to kind of warm up the back a little bit. So this is just a little bit milder back bend, and maybe you would prefer this over cobra, so you can try it out. We have the elbows right underneath the shoulders, and my elbows are close in toward each other. So if I reached across, I could grab my elbows like this. And I'm active through the legs and the feet, pressing down, engaged through the legs, pressing down into the arms. So you don't want to let your chest or your upper body collapse like this. We're pressed down and lifted. Shoulders down away from the ears. Chin is tucked in slightly toward the chest. So now let me show you what cobra pose would look like. So I'm going to come down onto my belly, bring my hands alongside my chest. So I pull the hands back, zip my legs together. Take a breath here. Inhale, lengthen out through the crown of the head, press into the palms, and hug the elbows into the side body. So I'm still active through the legs and the feet. Shoulders are down. So in cobra pose, you do not want to fully extend the arms here. And to keep a slight bend in the arms and hug the elbows into the sides of the body, into the torso. Breathe here. So this is a deeper back bend than Sphinx pose, but you can do either variation. And exhale when you're ready to come down out of the pose. Inhale, press up through table, and we'll come to sit with our legs extended out in front of us, getting ready for Ardha Matsyendrasana, our first twisting pose. So from Dandasana, I'm going to bring my right leg in and cross it over. I'll show you a few different ways you can do this pose. So you can do this pose with the bottom leg extended, as I have my legs extended right now. You'll be active through this leg and the foot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, I'm going to twist in toward my right leg and wrap my left arm around the knee. Reach back behind me with my right arm, coming into my twist. And breathe in and out through the nose. Reaching up out of the crown of the head, keeping the back nice and long. So you can take another arm position, bringing the arm between the chest and the thigh, and pressing the elbow against the leg to deepen into the twist a bit. So another variation here that I'd like to show you is you can bend the bottom leg in, and then you do it just the same. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wrap the left arm, reach back with the right arm, coming into your twist. So you can keep the arm here, or you can come here. And you can also bring the hand down and twist. So those are just a few minor variations. Keeping the back nice and long. Inhale, come back to center, and unravel yourself, and then we'll get ready for the other side. And I'll do just one variation on the other side. So once I get my legs set, I'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist in toward the front leg, and reach back with my left arm. Keeping my back nice and long. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release, unravel. And now we're going to come down onto our backs for Jatara Parivartanasana, another twisting pose. So I'm going to show you how you could use a blanket at the side or a block. I'll put on this other side. So lie down on your back. I'm going to bring my arms out into a T position and bring both knees into my chest. Squeezing the knees together, flexing the feet. And take an inhale breath. Exhale, I'll take the knees over to the right side. And I want to keep both shoulders pressing down on the mat. So you may want to have this little bit of support here under the knees. So you can take a few breaths here on the side, or if you like, you can take one breath per side and move back and forth. Inhale as you come back to center, and exhale over to the other side. So on the other side here, I have a block, and so I'm just letting my knees come to the block, keeping both shoulders planted down, pressing the knees together. So you can take a few breaths, or I'll demonstrate now how you could take one breath per side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. So our next pose will be Pavana Muktasana. I'm going to extend my left leg along the floor and bring my right knee into the chest. I'll have both hands here on my right knee. Inhale, pull the knee in toward the shoulder. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. Inhale, head down. Exhale, let the knee move away from the chest, arms extend. So I'm active through my left leg. Let's do that once more. Pavana Muktasana, wind reliever pose. Inhale, squeeze it in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, knee moves away from the chest. And now release that leg. Okay, Chloe, move to the side, please. Left knee comes in. I'm active now through the right leg. Inhale, squeeze the knee in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, extend the arms. One more time. Inhale, hug the knee in. Exhale, head comes up. Inhale, down. And exhale, release. All right, so now we're going to just take a short Shavasana. So I like to place a blanket across my body. Let the legs relax and fall open. Arms out away from the body, palms up. So use whatever props makes you feel most comfortable. And I recommend that you take at least a couple of minutes here in Shavasana, just to relax and let go, let your body absorb the benefits of the practice. And surrendering. So thank you for joining me today, friends, for this detox practice. Namaste.